everyone, my name is Ruby Malvarez.
I'm Dylan Parker, and today we will be making mozzarella cheese. Alright, and some ingredients that we'll need. So the first crucial ingredient is obviously milk. This provides the base for the cheese. Another ingredient we'll need is
A tablet of rennet, which is going to curdle the milk.
and then the other thing is citric acid. Citric acid is also going to help break down the casein proteins, which will also help curdle the milk and form those nice, luscious, stretchy cheese curds like mozzarella.
Now we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of water and a tablet of rennet.
And rennet is an enzyme. Actually, alrighty guys, so we just removed the milk from the heat. It got to a temperature of 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and now we're gonna add the rennet to the mixture, which will help curdle the milk. Plop that in there. And then once it is thoroughly incorporated, we'll let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes and allow curds to form. So yeah. Perfect.
Now, if
Hold
you
on.
if you gently tilt the pot, you should see curds. But if you don't, like right now,
You let it sit
put the
for
top
5
back
minutes.
on and you let it sit for another 5 minutes.
This is sad.
We're gonna do another tilt.
Oh, let me tell something.
There's no curds in this.
That's sad.
What did we do wrong? We're going off script. We're adding more rennet into the cheese to see if it will curdle.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna cut this tablet into 4 little pieces because we can. I'll put this all over.
We're gonna check the temperature.
Currently 71.4 degrees.
We gotta get it up to
105-ish.
105-ish.
Woo! Get a flex. No flex, Ruby? Yeah, get a flex. Yeah. Hey guys.
Now we're gonna cut the curds.
Woo! I know you guys probably can't see it on camera, but it is indeed cutting through the mixture. And my iPhone alarm is going off right now, so let me turn that off real quick. And so yeah, so we cut it into these little segments. Can't really see it, but oh, you can see the line. So you see right there, there's a line. We're cutting through the solid of the curd. So yeah, pause.
No, I like it.
Well, we'll both do it then. Woo! The curds, baby, the curds! We're gonna be using the slotted spoon to move the curds from the water into our colander right here.
It's the whey. It's not water.
I said the curds.
This is whey, the liquid.
No, I said the curds. Yes, but it is water.
So,
The whey gets squeezed out.
are we not supposed to put the curds?
The curds are destined to break. Remember
Can't
this?
we just dump this in there and then the whey will go to the bottom?
We have to squeeze out the whey. We're making cheese. We're about to get our hands dirty and into this whey. So my hands are clean. And now we are going to be
Gently squeezing out the whey.
Squeeze it out. Just squeeze out the liquid. It sounds kind of nasty and it looks kind of nasty, but
And
I
you
can
don't
assure
have
you
to get all of it out.
we will get mozzarella in the end. So this will work.
Now we're gonna add a 1/2 tablespoon of salt into our whey to season it.
Alrighty guys, so now we're gonna be adding the heated whey to the mixture of our cheese curds. And so, after this, we will knead the cheese and see what happens. So yeah. As you can see by what Ruby's holding, we were able to come up with cheese. Now it isn't a traditional mozzarella cheese, as we are not professional cheese makers, nor do we know how to make proper cheese, but we did follow a recipe. But it tastes like mozzarella cheese. The texture is a little bit off, but yeah, we made mozzarella cheese, guys.
Thanks. Cheese is a dairy product produced in wide ranges of flavors, textures, and forms by coagulation of the milk protein casein. It compromises proteins and fat from milk, usually in the milk of cows, buffalo, goats, or sheep.
Now, cheese is all started via the process of rennet. Now, rennet is an enzyme that is produced in the stomachs of a lot of animals that feed on grass. And what rennet essentially does is it breaks down the casein inside of milk. So it breaks that down, and it also helps to break down the lactose and lactase, which helps the milk curdle together, which in turn makes cheese curds. And that's how you make cheese. Cool.
Are we in there? I heard that he had like a sheep stomach, and that contained rennet, and he was holding his milk in there, and then it curdled over time because of the rennet that was inside the sheep's stomach, and so he made cheese.
I think that's the origin of cheese, but the origin of mozzarella is my story. It was from Italy. Allegedly, an Italian chef accidentally dropped curdled milk into a pot of boiling water, and that made the first known mozzarella. However, through many years and various techniques improving, we've come to the mozzarella that we know today. Stop filming. And then we'll say something else. Rennet. We'll talk about rennet. Rennet, how rennet's an enzyme that breaks down the casein proteins. All right.
What do you say to someone who is trying to steal your cheese? Gavin, answer this one.
This nacho cheese. I got a good one. Why did the cheese smile? It's gonna brie a good day. Yo, what the heck, bro? It's so bad.
What did the cheese say to its rival? You're Gouda, but I'm feta.
What did the police say to the cheese thief?
Oh, I saw this one.
You've been up to
I
no
believe you've
Gouda.
been up to no Gouda.
Gosh, she's stealing my fame, bro. Gosh, how am I gonna be TikTok famous with Ruby stealing my fame? We're definitely cutting that. That was cringe.
That's going in.
If you don't cut that, and I see this playing in class.
What's
oh my
the
God.
cheesiest line in Shakespeare? To brie or not to brie?
Okay.
That is the question.
Okay.
What do you call hawks made of cheese? Curds of prey.
Who invited this guy? What do you call a cheese with curly hair? Parmesan. Yo!